share is as deep as the sea. No matter how rough things may come to be, you and me, we're family. Sing home, hey, along for the ride home. Hey, I'll stay by your side home. Hey, you'll always be alright by me. Yes, alright by me.
Right, for the winter, while we're in Spain, the children are going to try out the experience of going to a Spanish school.
I feel terrified, scared and frightened because I'm starting a new school. I know it's a public Spanish school, it's not bilingual. I know that I don't know the name of it. I know I don't know what class I'm in. I know that I only found out yesterday I was starting.
And so she's going to a big school, a Spanish school. They only speak Spanish, so she's got to learn some Spanish quick. Feels a bit strange. So the first day Rowan went, we turned up mid-morning and then she stayed the rest of the day. So we kind of went off and waited for her. And it obviously really nerve-wracking. In fact, the first few days for Rowan was really nerve-wracking, and she sort of said she didn't want to do it straight away. So we said, you've got to give it a chance, you know, you've got to give it at least a week. Yeah, she had masses of books. I mean, we've got this pile of books that she was taking, and she could hardly carry her bag. So the idea really is that they experience going to Spanish school and they learn some Spanish. We thought it'd be great if they learn this language. And that we crack on and get through all the jobs that we never get done. Within a few days it'll be a month, and we've just managed to get rid of the rat and homeschool as usual, which is fantastic. I love homeschooling them, and actually I'm going to really miss them. I really miss Rowan. But we need to get this boat ready to really start our massive epic voyage. Yeah, for the boys we've got this list to get to for Ewan, and Darrot's got this list, so I'm just translating it now, and I think we're going to go shopping and try and source all these things so they're all ready for tomorrow.
So every day we cycle 2 miles. Well, the path is about 1 mile, but there's the marina and the school's way up there.
Rowan's already met Spanish friends, which she's really excited about, which means she can go out and do Halloween stuff with them, and you know, they really like her, they're friends on Instagram and all that. And actually that's another reason I really hope that the boys make some friends, because last winter there was only one family and they were really lacking in friends. So this, maybe the primary reason is that they've got kids their own age to do stuff with. At their age, that's so important. In a way, it's quite exciting because they're going to be heading off cycling along the beach every morning, and it's a really nice cycle, and it's a lovely school. It's brand new, and they all seem very organised there, and it seems really sweet. Yeah, so it's quite easy really, because we're still in the EU, and so with the British passport they pretty much can go to school no problems, like the Spanish kids go to school in England. So we're really lucky with that. I don't know whether we'll get the opportunity again. I mean, it's always interesting to try a different school, a different country. Been called in to see the teacher. I'm not sure what it's about, but yeah, I've come into the school, and this is Ewan's classroom just behind, and yeah, I feel a little bit nervous because I don't really know why I'm in. I don't know how I'm going to communicate, but I've got my dictionary, and she'll just see really. So we're just coming out of the school, and it was nothing serious. It was just a kind of update of how he's doing. He's doing good at maths, good at science. It's just the language really, the Spanish language is difficult, so more Spanish at home.
We're going to the Spanish school again. We're going to school and I really hate it.
Oh, why?
Because nobody speaks English, only the teachers do. And I just make some friends, but they're Spanish. They know a bit of English and I know a bit of Spanish.
You getting better, aren't you? Good boy.
We've found a massive lake full of water. And what could you do? You have bikes, you have a big lake. Well, the only thing you can do, cycling.
So it was difficult at first, starting a new school at the same time as trying to learn a new language.
We come here and get some tapas and do some homework. And Mario's is our favourite bar to do our homework. It's near to our boat, so it's really easy to get to.
Now that our sailing pals have left, it was really good to have a visit from some pals back home in UK. Okay, so it's quite windy at the moment, and we've got Mari is cooking something really special, and but we're heeled over quite a lot. We're in the marina, but we're heeled over quite a lot. So here we go, this is Mari.
I'm cooking brigadeiros. It's a Brazilian chocolate sweet truffle thing.
Oh, yummy!
Completo. It's ready, baby. Completo.
Cheers! So we did some Halloween arts and crafts, making pasta skeletons, some ideas that I got from Kids for Sale. And then we did a Halloween treasure hunt.
Yay!
So our kids get really excited about Halloween. They're really looking forward to it. But in Spain, they don't celebrate the terror and the mischief like we do in England. In Spain, they celebrate Dia del Muertos, which is the Day of the Dead, or All Saints' Day. They wear skeletons and lots of flowers, especially marigolds, which are supposed to guide the spirits back to the altar. It's at the same time as Halloween, but it demonstrates the love and respect that they have for all the deceased family members. But sadly, we had to say goodbye to our friends as well. So Woody gets on with making an outboard stand so he can service the outboards for the winter. And the boys help, kind of. And I get busy sorting out transport again. We thought we'd have a look to see if there's any other bikes. It's always handy having a few extra bikes, as we don't have a car. And we're really lucky to see this one for sale. It's second hand, so it needs a little bit of work on it, but it's perfect size for little Ewan, so he's helping me fix it up. And so first of all, we have to fix the puncture, don't we?
We buff it up,
Yeah.
and then we do the glue.
Yeah. We had to wait for that second hand to go around for 60 seconds, didn't we? That's 1 minute, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're going to clean the chain, aren't we? So we've sprayed some of this on. As you've seen, I'm always fixing bikes. We really need them here because we have to get the kids to school and back. We managed to get one here that someone was selling for €50, but they needed a puncture fixed. It was quite a big one, so I put a couple of patches on. I took the old patch off and put a new one on, but even with an extra patch, the air was just coming out, it's just too big. So I thought maybe I'll do a dinghy repair, but I think that's a bit too extreme. So I ended up buying a new inner tube. It's really tricky to get the back wheel off, and I've never seen this, but it's an integrated gear system. And I didn't want to get into replacing a gear cable at this point on this bike because it's a new system for me. So Juan, who has this amazing shop, he's been helping me to fix my bike. So I've been watching him fixing the cables, and hopefully I can do it myself after, because I'm not very good at cables. But Juan has been really, really helpful.
Thank you.
So I've managed to put a new inner tube in, and I'm going to pump it up now, and then we've got another bike to sort of maybe replace one of these at the end of the winter.
So we just got a new bike. It's way nicer than the other ones that are just covered in rust. And us kids decided to test it out because it's after school and the parents are busy like always. So let's go.
really cool thing about this bike is the integrated pump. Okay, you watch this. Seat out, unscrew the secret top, take it off, open up the handle, get in here. This fixes on the bike tube and then pump. I love it.
You and me, we're family. No matter how far away we've grown to be.
Okay, so thank you for everybody for watching these videos, and thank you for sharing them. Thanks especially to the patrons for helping us to get the equipment, to create these videos, to edit and then produce them, and also to get ice creams for the children, to keep them out of the way so we've got time to create these video vlogs. Thanks a lot.
And if you want to do it, do it.
Thank you.